So I plan on playing a game of 3-on-3. That's why I wore my basketball gear. But before I get to that, I want to leave you guys with a story. We'll play 3-on-3 and then I'll talk to you guys for a couple more minutes. But the story is about, like I said, I have a nonprofit and we mentor young men. And one of the young men, he was getting in trouble, right? He doesn't know who his dad is. He lives with his mom. His mom has 3 other kids. He was getting in trouble. So his mom asked me to talk to him. So what I did was I took him down by the bus station. And the bus station in my city, it has a lot of homeless people down there, right? Who knows what homeless is? So there's a lot of homeless people down there. And at the same time as the homeless people being down there, it's right downtown. So there's a courthouse, there's a bunch of different businesses, there's a lot going on down there. So we're looking at all these people going to these different businesses, going to court, and we see this homeless guy and he's sitting there asleep. I'm talking about like knocked out, like he's in a 5-star hotel. And I said to the young man, I said, what do you think happened to him? And the young man said, I don't know, TP. What you think happened to him? And I said, I think life happened to him. At some point, I'm pretty sure that the young man was like you guys, where you have big goals, big dreams, big aspirations, big plans for your life. And at some point, something happened to him that took his joy, that took his peace, that took his drive, that took his hard work, that took his enthusiasm away from him. And when we were sitting there looking at that guy, I realized in a blink of an eye how easy it is for us to have goals, dreams, aspirations, and give up on them. How easy it is for us to love basketball, but because of one bad game, we don't want to play anymore. How easy it is for us to want to be a good teammate when we start the game, but at halftime, if we're losing by 10 points, all of a sudden, I don't care about being a good teammate anymore. I can do it all on my own. I realized in a blink of an eye how fast life can happen to all of us, and everything, our circumstances in our life can change in a blink of an eye. And while I can't promise you that you might make varsity, that I can't promise you might get a scholarship and go to college, while I can't promise certain things, one thing I can promise is it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, there's certain guarantees in life. And one of those guarantees is we're all going to hit adversity, we're all going to face challenges, we're all going to face opposition. The question I have for you is, when you face those challenges, when you face that adversity, that opposition, how do you respond? When those bad things that you didn't plan to happen in your life happen, how do you respond? Because I was taught you're either going into a storm or some trouble, you just came out of one, or one is on the horizon. But a lot of times we don't even think that bad things can happen to us, and when they do, everything just crumbles. And I promise you guys, I promise you, I know some of you guys in here are probably real strong, some of you guys are probably real smart, but at some point in your life, somebody or something else that is stronger than you, that is smarter than you, is going to come and knock you down. And what I learned is, if something knocks you down, try to land on your back so you can at least get back up. But when that thing comes and knocks you down, and I come back a week later, and if you're still down, that's something that's on you. And that's why I love basketball, right? Because you can lose a game and bounce back the next game. I've had games where I scored 9 points, I had games where I scored 40 plus points. There's different things that can happen, but it's all about your mindset. It's all about using this thing and this metaphor called basketball for real life. It's all about being willing to put in hard work, being willing to listen to your coach, being willing to overcome the adversity and the opposition when it comes. Because if not, guess what? You'll find yourself spiraling down. One thing I learned in my life is adversity, it doesn't know positive or negative. Opposition, it doesn't know positive or negative. Success and unsuccessful, it doesn't know positive or negative. So if you find yourself start swaying towards that negative, you have to do something. You have to make a change. You have to change something in order to get back to that positive. And if you're lucky and find yourself on that positive, well, guess what? Whatever you're doing is working, and keep doing it. All right, Coach, can you do me a favor? I just need 5 people so we can play a quick game of 3-on-3 to 5.